Weekly update. How have each of your steps under God been for you this week? Because a big step is coming for us at KAC. We are working towards the initial steps of reopening KAC. We're just beginning to ask the questions as people are asking of us, when can we start using the church spaces again? The New South Wales Government has begun to ease restrictions on use of facilities. And we are looking at how we can best make church facilities available to appropriate-sized small groups. The conditions on the use of church facilities are being developed and will be made ready for you who seek to book the church grounds again. We are aiming for Monday, June the 1st, as it coincides with the easing of travelling restrictions, and we expect there'll be a lot more people around in Kaima and Minamurra. We certainly hope there are. We plan to have a clear statement ready for next weekend, collated after our Wardens meeting on this Wednesday night. Importantly though, we still have to exercise caution and lots of personal responsibility. Please pray for one another with patience and wisdom in this regard. Each step from here of reopening KAC in the weeks and months ahead. And so how to get ready? Another step is maintenance and care, to get the church ready and for caring for the needs that maintain KAC under God. It's over to Rowan Ken, kitchen.
Right, tasty.
Boy, these windows really need cleaning if we're going to be ready to open up again.
Oh, I don't know, it's pretty scummy. I mean, there's salt spray, there's rain, there's kids' hands. Why would you do it?
Because the place always looks so much more inviting when it's clean, that's why.
Yeah, but next week it'll be the same again.
Yeah, but that's the point of cleaning, Dale. You've got to keep doing it over and over again. Wouldn't it be good if everybody took one task and made it theirs and just did their job all the time and kept the place looking really spiffy?
Yeah, well, just looking out there, I guess there's sort of weeds under those hedges. Look, Richard and the guys do a fantastic job of the big picture stuff.
Yeah.
And the rose garden's great, but yeah, I guess there are some jobs out there.
Yeah, there are lots of jobs actually. It would be great, wouldn't it, if everybody would pick it up? Do you think they might? Oh,
hopefully, but I don't know how people would go up ladders doing gutters and stuff like that.
Well, there's a list, and there's the A team have already claimed the drains and the gutters, so you don't need to worry about that. There's lots and lots of jobs that people can take to show God's love here and out in the community.
Bit like the food things to people, or maintenance for people at churchy people or community.
Could be.
Yeah.
And then there's people like me who don't mind being on their phone.
Oh, look, you got the gift of talking though.
Row and Ken. Link, sign up, maintain, serve and care for all that God has provided. And we're hoping that with all the maintenance we're going to do to return to church, we'll need a much bigger space, because after the Christianity Explored course, with the unbounding maintenance, we'll be ready for so many people that have studied Jesus at this time. Christianity Explored. Great ways to engage in learning about Jesus, to grow deeper in trust and faith in Him. All questions will be answered as best we can. Now is the time to ask. Don't put it off at this momentous time. Why don't you ask a family or friend to come and join in? To explore Christianity, available to all. Anyone is welcome. We can do it face to face, to Zoom online, one-to-one, or as it seems as we're opening up, maybe in small groups. 3 people have already signed up. Christianity Explored is now ready for you. Reminder again about Sundays, 11 o'clock and 5 o'clock, the Zoom hours. A chance to share, to pray, to encourage, and to raise any conversations that might have come out of the sermon or anything in life itself. This week we're doing something a little bit different as well in the Zoom meetings. There's a chance before you sit down to grab that cuppa and a health food-based item, of course, we'll have some breakout room times where it means you'll get some smaller groups to maybe share and talk and pray and be encouraging each other like it would be like at a morning tea or an afternoon tea venue. I hope you can join us. Finally, Anglicare. This week we pray for all the staff teams that work alongside all Anglican churches, like Kaima Anglican Church, for people who serve in the breadth of Anglicare. Firstly, we think of particularly Newmarch House in the west of Sydney, where 16 people have been called home to the Lord. How tragic that has been for so many. Please take the opportunity to pray the prayer that you'll see in the bulletin and attached to the MailChimp at this time. We give thanks also as we've received this week some terrific short videos from Anglicare, from the counselling team from the Illawarra. There are 8 of them. They're only 3, 4, 5 minutes. They're well put together on topics like anxiety, depression, family struggles, and all the different generations. I deliberately picked a handful of them to watch. The reason I did it was to self-reflect, to see what I was hearing and being told as I thought about these things. It's a great way to engage with ourselves, what God has been teaching us through this time. A great benefit in your walk with the Lord that Anglicare have provided. And finally, we're so thankful for the many trips that have been taken up to the Illawarra, dropping food parcels up there. Thanks for all that has been coming in. We appreciate that. Some of the news I've received is that Berkeley have also received some through Anglicare. For our family, friends, and Wayne and the team there, we give thanks. In the coming weeks, we'll look forward to catching up with Wayne Pickford from Berkeley, and we'll catch an update then shortly. Have a blessed and God-filled week.